Hi guys, Chris here. So I thought I'd just do a quick video just to outline the concept of Unit 8, and it's all to do with recruitment and selection. So Learning Aim A is to examine how effective recruitment and selection can contribute to the success of a business. Learning Aim B looks at the concept of recruitment and selection, and then Learning Aim C looks into the ethical and legal considerations for recruitment and selection. The unit itself is divided into two assignments. So assignment number 1, it will look into how effective recruitment and selection can contribute to the overall success of the business. So assignment number 2 is split into two parts, planning and executing a recruitment process, and then reflecting and evaluating the process and your individual performance. Okay, so we're going to start off by looking at assignment number 1, which is examines how effective recruitment and selection can contribute to the success of a business. Okay, so it's all about how you can use the recruitment process to improve upon your business. So the main thing is we're focusing on is everything needs to gear to the success of your chosen business. So just to kind of break that down, you've been asked to write a case study of a large business that has at least 250 employees. Using the research, you can write the case study that analyses and evaluates the recruitment and selection process, and then draw reasoned conclusions on how these processes contribute to the success of that business. The business itself could be where you like a work placement you have, or maybe somewhere you have a part-time job, or any other business that has a transparent and easily accessible recruitment system. We want to try and avoid some of the kind of cool, niche, kind of lesser well-known businesses, because their recruitment system might not be as easily accessible. Okay, so much like any assessment, the most important thing you need to worry about is the deadline. So assignment 1, analysing the effective recruitment. Obviously we started it this week, so the 1st of February. You have got until the 6th of March of this year, obviously, to finish that off. So it's just over kind of a month and 5 days for your first due date. So your first task then is basically to get us started with P1. Okay, and the learning outcomes for this section are a definition of what recruitment is and why businesses go through that process. You'll then create informed research describing recruitment and selection of 3 different businesses. So bear in mind those 3 businesses are obviously at least 250 employees. And then finally, you'll then use one of those 3 businesses as your main focus, and you will complete some form of introduction that goes through their chosen business. My advice for this section is consider what you did in regards to Unit 1 when you introduced and talked about your chosen business there. So think about size, scope, and sector, as well as any other relevant information you think would be suitable for the introduction of your chosen business. The last part of this first section is once you outline which business you're going to be looking at, you're going to be defining and explaining the influences on workforce planning at your chosen business. Okay, so you go through some of the theory relating to influences on the workforce and the way that which the business needs to plan that workforce within your lessons, and then you will apply that knowledge and theory to this section. Okay. So there you have it. There is an outline of the essentially what Unit 8 is all about, and the first kind of couple of sections of what you need to complete for Unit 8. We'll go through obviously the theoretical knowledge in your lessons, but as we go up and build that up, we'll start putting theoretical videos on the YouTube channel as well. So you have obviously an outline of the unit itself, but then some of the information that you could use as theory to complete it. Okay. If you have any questions, you can always ask either myself or your teacher. But here we have Unit 8, Recruitment and Selection.